All right, for all you Ricky Bobby fans out there, what do we do with our hands? I get this question a lot. Where should I put my hands when I'm standing in the batter's box? And one of the things that I like to tell people is work your swing back from your flaws, and we can diagnose where to put your hands when you're standing. So, for example, if you are a hitter who drops their hands, okay, a natural tendency for us logically to think is, okay, I drop my hands when I hit, or I struggle with the high pitch, so I'm just going to start with my hands higher, okay? Well, logically that makes sense. However, that might actually work to your detriment more than your benefit, and here's why. By raising my hands up here, right, by thinking about getting on top, now I'm giving my hands a running start with gravity to get even lower. So a lot of times I'm making the problem worse. So for hitters who drop their hands a lot, one good fix could be to lower your hand set, because your body won't go any lower because your body's like, dude, this feels weird. So your body will actually put your hands into the right position because you're already starting really low. So that's one thing. Another thing is, what if you're a hitter who dumps the barrel and comes underneath the ball? Where do you put your hands? Well, one of the biggest causes of a dumpy barrel is a barrel that during the load gets too vertical. If your barrel gets too vertical this way, again, gravity is going to give it a running start this way, and as you turn, you're going to end up coming too far underneath the ball. So if my barrel is getting too vertical, two things you could be doing here. You could start more in like a Chris Bryant type of start with your bat flat back this way, which will give your body less time, because hitting is a timed event, less time to get the barrel all the way to a vertical position, and so maybe you end up here, which is exactly where you need to be. Now, that could work to your detriment, just like we explained in the first one, which I could then end up going overboard and getting in front this way, and now I've got too vertical of a barrel again. You could also experiment with starting with a vertical barrel, because now your body has nowhere to go, so it's going to put the bat in the right position to create speed. That might work for you as well. Try both of those. You'll probably end up finding one of those will work for you. If you're a hitter that maybe gets too high of an elbow, right? Maybe starting with a high elbow could help you, or maybe pinning the bat to your neck could be a good place to start, and thinking about not letting it come off of your neck. What I'm getting at here is work backwards from the problem that you have with your upper body and try to pick a stance that allows you to move optimally, that takes that flaw away. And that's what, like, finding your ideal hand set is an evolutionary process. We have hitters at the professional level that are 25 years old and they're still trying to figure out where they should start with their hands. And the reason why people pay so much attention to where your hands are in your stance is because I can control this. I can control, here's my stance, here's my stance. Once I start moving fast and the ball starts moving fast at me, I don't have time to react and figure out where my hand placement is. So if you can control it in the stance and you can find a position that works for you, that can actually help you quite a bit find some consistency in your swing mechanics. So work backwards from the flaw and find your ideal hand set. It might not be where it is right now. It might not be anywhere close, but if it gets you moving the right way, who cares? Just find a good hand spot for you, find a spot that's comfortable and that allows your hands to do the things that we want it to do, which is deliver the barrel and catch more barrels on the ball.